Welcome back. Today, we are actually talking about two different modules because they're shorter. The first one is Module 13, what to do when the barrier is too high. Let's step back and address an important question. But first, a quick review of the course. The first concept, people with barriers can compensate, and the compensation process enhances creativity. Thirdly, the barrier triggers extraordinary output. But for some people, the barrier is too high. Let's explore this issue. Learned helplessness is a concept from psychology. Martin Seligman is a psychologist who promotes positive psychology. In 1975, he created the concept of learned helplessness. Americans believe their success is 100% based on their own actions and attitudes. We should believe that because it drives performance, but it's not completely true. Sometimes people fail because of outside circumstances. People weren't sent to Auschwitz because of their attitudes. People didn't die in the 2010 Haiti earthquake because they were lazy. They were all victims. Maybe you've been a victim in the past. Maybe you've failed many times. When strong people fail, they stand up and they try again. Then they eventually succeed. But sometimes uncontrollable failures stack up. Sometimes people are knocked down so many times they forget how to stand up again. Those people suffer from learned helplessness. They stop believing in their ability to do things. Good news is that learned helplessness can be untaught, or the way that Seligman describes it, learned optimism can be taught. Albert Bandura, a couple years later, invented the idea of self efficacy. Self efficacy describes your belief in your ability to accomplish something. It can be weak or strong or somewhere in between. Self efficacy is the opposite of learned helplessness. Self efficacy grows as you succeed. But if you fail too many times, your self efficacy can dry up and die. You need to regrow it. Self efficacy is strengthened by four things: past success experiences, knowing someone with success experience, encouragement from someone you respect, and your current life situation. You might be in this situation. You might be struggling to believe you can create and sell something. When you experience repeated failures, you must keep trying. If you keep trying, you will succeed at something eventually. One small success can restart your self efficacy. Then you can build on that start. So keep building your self belief. You can't be more creative unless you believe you can become more creative. Moving on to module 14, let's talk about making stuff. My wife actually thinks I'm crazy. I paint my own house instead of hiring a pro. I repair my own dishwasher. I file my own taxes. To me, it's not about saving money. It's about maintaining skills. It's about using my hands. Filing taxes is not really manual labor. Yeah, but it is a skill. Today, most of our contact with the world is through screens, phones, tablets, televisions. So touching real things is more important than ever because being tactile, touching things helps your creativity. The trend is positive. Our society is starting to remember that we should make stuff. It's called the maker movement. Tinkerers, hackers, and designers meet together and make stuff. Individuals around the world are gathering to support each other. There's a magazine that's dedicated to the movement. But you don't need to join a movement. You don't need to attend an event, but you should make something. Don't outsource your whole life because creativity is more than new ideas. It's also about new stuff. When you at least try to make something, you learn something about what is possible. Interesting trend. Some tech firms, at least in the US, are returning to manufacturing in house. They're starting to bring part of the making process back on shore into their company. So, my counsel is don't outsource your whole life. Don't fear getting your hands dirty. If you don't have money to make your art, crowdfund. Need a push? Try one of these projects. Plant a flower from seed. Better yet, plant and raise a bonsai tree. Craft something you normally buy, like homemade toothpaste or soap, for example. Then meet me back here tomorrow for the next module.